From a new technology standpoint, and I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that there was recently an expansion of the space and a dedication earlier this week.
Yes, yes. The YSOG actually gave a very generous donation that renovated one of our industrial engineering laboratories that's in the mechanical industrial engineering department. And in that renovation, number one, the lab is connected to our makerspace. So down the road, students, whether they're internal students or workforce development students, people out in industry that are coming for training programs, they can have direct access to the space through the makerspace. So it kind of becomes an extension at times of that. But in that space, we have several pieces of equipment, one of which is a 5-axis Haas unit. We have a smaller Zeiss CMM there as well. And then we have a cobot in between them to really demonstrate automated processes with something that is low load, safe for operators to be around. And so we're trying to show students and also demonstrate the next steps in automation with this kind of cobot, working with a 5-axis and a Zeiss CMM as well.
Wow, that's really cool stuff. I mean, the kids must get super excited about working with that, right?
Yeah, and we've been building up case studies to run through it. And so right now we're upgrading the industrial engineering curriculum, as well as looking at how to upgrade potential workforce development opportunities. So it's pretty exciting with that. And so the nice thing is that we have, in addition, in the lab right next door, we have a whole mechatronic suite with other PLCs and 2 other robots as well. So students can get the full exposure of robots, automated controls with PLCs, as well as now the cobot integration into manufacturing cell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great, because that is absolutely, without question, the direction that I think the industry is going in. It's certainly the direction that Triangle is going in, just to be able to stay competitive, especially in today's market where you have challenges with labor pools and things of that nature. The automation aspect of things is just where the industries are going. And yeah, I think having that exposure for the students is vital for them to be able to be successful in their years into their career.
Yeah, and I think it also opens up the opportunity to come into manufacturing, because I think at one time, since it was so dependent on manual processes and trade heavy, you really had to be an artist to be a respective person in a manufacturing plant producing parts. But now, because of CAM, because of automation, you can do all this stuff in a programming environment, and the precision that the machine has, it's more about driving and selecting the process. So somebody who's really not maybe adept with their hand as an artist to be a manual machinist at one time can now do this level of work. Similar to how at one time, like, only the people who are very good artists could be doing the designs on a board, right? But now with CAD, everyone can actually express themselves pretty well with the software. So I think it's a big push. Technology is opening up manufacturing to a lot of different people.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that just from being around NJIT, you have a pretty wide variety of students coming from all different backgrounds, a lot from New Jersey, but a lot from out of state. And, there's the diversity is a great thing that NJIT has going for it.